Reid Detmers of the Angels. He threw a no-no Tuesday night against the Rays. There were only 2 strikeouts over 108 pitches. And that is not something you see very often. Talk about a team effort.
Yeah. Usually, that's the thing is usually guys, when they throw no-nos, they're dealing, right? They'll strike out 7, 8, 9, even 10, sometimes up to 15 guys, right? But no, it was everybody got behind him. I don't know. It's a little scary down there in Anaheim for the rest of the league, Brig. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we talked last week or 2 weeks ago about how the Angels, you said they got moxie. They're going to maybe hang around and continue to be a problem. But I'm going to ask you this one more time, Brig, before we get too late in the season. Are the Angels potentially for real?
Yeah.
I think they could be.
I think they could be.
Brig, I'm going to maybe overreact. And I'm going to say they're my new front runner for the World Series.
What?
Yes, and let me show you why. For those watching on YouTube, you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to explain this to you. So this was after Detmers threw that no-hitter, right? Yeah, and I might be, like I said, I might be overreacting to this, but this is a big deal to me. And Brig, we've talked about this. This is a big deal with teams that win. You don't have to be the best team on the field. What you do need, though, is chemistry. The entire team stood around and waited for Detmers during his post-game interview. Now, this is from, I believe this is from Baseballer, the Baseballer account on Facebook and Instagram. So this sport is perfect. But I was like, no. This team is special because that doesn't always happen. In fact, I feel like that rarely happens. Guys standing around waiting for somebody, especially a rookie,
right? That's the best
to get
part
off
of the
field.
story. Yeah.
So this team has something special. They have chemistry that you need to win games, and I feel like that's the difference now than the last 2 decades since they won a World Series.
Exactly. Well, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to carry you through the doldrums and the rough times and the injuries and everything else. Is that sort of cohesion? This is the X factor stuff. Yeah. And I think that's, for me, that's why it comes down to personnel. And if you have to drive it to personnel, you got to pin it on Ohtani. You have to.
Right. I mean, the guy started off the season horribly in an absolute slump, but he was still like positive enough that he was going to break out of it because he knew that he was, because he's that good. But the way he was like, I got to get out of this, is he's giving his bat CPR. Everybody's standing around laughing. And the next thing you know, he goes on a tear like he does. And now the Angels are winning every game.
Yep. And that, again, freed up Mike Trout. No more pressure. He's not hurt. Life is good. Life is good in Anaheim right now.
And Anthony Rendon remembered how to play baseball.
Which is great. It's great.
It's scary.
So scary. Still looks like Jafar. He still looks like Jafar.
And he always will.
And it's wonderful. I just don't think he ever ages. He's like, he came out, he looked like Jafar. He's always looked like Jafar. That's how it feels to me. We don't know how old he is. He's as old as Jafar.